Hi, I'm Trevor, the CEO of the same foundation. The donation we received from Interbet helped us in procuring vital, life-saving medical equipment and PPE for Tygerberg and Groote hospitals in the Western Cape. This was while the Western Cape was the epicenter of the pandemic. If you would like to get in touch or assist us in these projects, you can get hold of us on our website, which is www.samefoundation.org.za, Facebook and Instagram or LinkedIn.
Race number 4 now, this is where we're looking to get a rocking and a rolling as far as getting the money on the board and hitting the bullseye here with number 2, Monashada, the Silvano from the Comnadu stable. I believe at 5-1, this is the value proposition on the card, as you'll see later on in the show. Number 2, Monashada, I'm quite strong on her. So let's take a look at her in action. We're running on the 16th to the 10th, finishing back in 3rd, and then we're going to listen to Tony Riverland and also Nicolette Roscoe. Monashada, look right, sashay away now, starts to descend on them. Yes, sashay away, hitting the front of the 200-meter marker. Wishful Girlland's running on, but it's sashay away who knows the business and moving like the wind. Winner's box bound, sashay away. Wishful Girlland, Monashada, meet at the George, Purple and Kanyezi.
Yeah, she's got everything in her favour. She's ultra consistent, as game as they come. She doesn't know how to run a bad race, and she seems to be in a good space. She got £3 for running second last time, which I thought was a little harsh in that field because she was well beaten by the winner. I didn't think it was that strong. I didn't think it was a field with a lot of depth, put it that way. But it is what it is, and she's working really well. And I'm sure she'll definitely run a good race.
Yeah, look, she's a filly that likes to come from off the pace anyway, give her a little bit of a chance. So I'm not really concerned about the draw. She's back on the grass, which she prefers the grass, and the 1400 is actually a better distance, I think, for her. She is well at home. She ran an honest race last time in a 1200 running on. And yeah, I think she'll give a good account for herself on Sunday.
A good of account herself, but that's good enough for me. Meet at the George, you have to throw into all the equations. This is a horse who has got 6 victories from the 25 runs to date. And looking at the turf, 4 of the 6 runs have come on the turf. Slight concern, Meet at the George, short right 4 and right hand last time out. Previously in her runs, lame right 4, lame. So she has got her issues which they work on. But maybe the sting out of the ground could be in her favour, because in the wet she's got a win, a second, a third and a fourth. So with the sting likely to be out the ground, this is a horse that you have to consider. However, for me, number 2, Monashada, I'm taking a chance at 5-1. I think it's a lovely price and worth having a bet each way. And I'm going to make this one of the better bets on the card. And just listening to Tony Riverland about the handicapper being harsh on his runner, let's not linger. I think the handicappers were very harsh on Monashada. She ran behind Silver Darling in the Willavington. They pushed her up from an 87 to a 106. They ran at a snail's pace. They then ran her in 1 or 2 other runs. But I like the fact that they dropped her quickly. So they did drop her quickly. So I don't think she was ever a 106 Monashada. She's down to an 87, but she couldn't win off a 77. So I wish the last 2 runs they had dropped her a few more points. However, in this field, I think it's tailor-made for Monashada. If you look at her last 2 efforts, 4th to Bella Sacombe and then 3rd to Sashay Away, Richard Fourie has now picked up the ride. One of the strongest front-running riders around. From the 2 draw, I see Monashada jumping out to the front, and I'm hoping that she can stay there. She's a 1-time winner. That's what it's got in the book here. And when I went right back through her form, she won a 64 handicap. So just glancing at that, she didn't win a maiden. She won a 64 handicap. So she won an open company. That's what we go as far back as. I'm not sure if she was disqualified or anything earlier on. But what I've got is that she won a 64 handicap and then was out into the open company again. So number 2, Monashada for me. I'm very, very strong on her. If you like her, however, number 8, Chanty Lane. If you look on the Makara run, she actually beat her on the same weight terms, and she's double the odds at 10-1. So maybe have a small little cover on number 8, Chanty Lane, number 7, Meet at the George, and then a horse like Lady Legend number 6 is worth throwing in with Crazy Blues. But I'm going to be sweet and short. I think number 2, Monashada. I think 5-1 won't be the race time price.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.